We're back on the air, and this is Radio Entrepreneurs, and again, being hosted wonderfully this week by the gentlemen and people over at Now Speed in Westboro, Mass, and my co-host and also with Now Speed, David Reske. Thank you, David.
Thanks, Jeffrey. It's great to be here.
Great. Our next guest is Mike Salguero, CEO of Butcher Box. Tell us a little bit about Butcher Box, because you just started the company, correct?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty much today is day one. So
wow,
I've been.
We're your maiden voyage.
Congratulations.
That's right. I've been the CEO of a venture-backed startup called CustomMade.com for the past 6 years. CustomMade was a marketplace that connected people who made things custom, mostly furniture makers and jewelers, connected them with consumers. Fantastic business, grew it, took several rounds of venture funding, started with my best friend and co-founder, Seth, and recently, as of Friday actually, left the company in the hands of Seth. So he is now running day-to-day operations and is the CEO. And one of the main reasons why I left was I was really interested in starting something new, and I was really interested in the space that Butcher Box is in, which is sending 100% grass-fed beef in the mail to consumers. We're looking at a subscription-based business, so essentially you pay a monthly fee, and we handle the rest. It's kind of like a CSA, but for meat. Super excited about starting it, and it's been a ton of fun to. I've been incubating this for a while in the background, but it's been a ton of fun to actually start over with all of the learnings that I took of this past 6 years and focus on the brand, focus on our positioning and our mission and what we're trying to do in the world. And it's been a blast. So really excited to get going. I promised myself I would take 100 days off, and clearly that's not happening. So I took, Memorial Day weekend, and then I'm going to crank it back up. So
who's your source for your product?
Yeah, so it's a good question. So essentially the way it works, cattle to box at your doorstep, there are multiple steps, and it's incredibly complex. So that's one of the things that we've been able to unlock, which is really exciting about the business. So for 100% natural or 100% grass-fed, all-natural beef, you need to go to specific farms to be able to get it. All of that's federally regulated. The farm has to have a bunch of federal stamps to be able to ship nationwide. That then goes to a slaughterhouse, which is also federally regulated and needs a whole bunch of stamps. And then that goes to a fulfillment center, which is kind of a pick, pack, ship, frozen purveyor that will ship it all out for you.
Well, it's much easier to figure out the source for meat than it is for fish. I do know that.
We actually intend to start in beef and then move into fish, pork, chicken, everything. We want to be your source for proteins on a subscription basis.
So, Mike, now that you're just out of the box today, how does someone find you at Butcher Box?
Yeah, so my email is mike@butcherboxdelivery.com, or my old email is mike@custommade.com. Both work.